Eliza couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. It started with dreams ending at a forgotten gas station. In them, hooded figures lurked, faces hidden, making her heart race. She first dismissed them, but reality soon mirrored her dreams. It began with a small, ornate key that fit no lock in the house. Then, a dusty leather box in the closet, empty but for the scent of old paper. Finally, a worn photograph of a woman with kind eyes holding a baby. The woman looked familiar, but Eliza couldn't place her. Every time she tried to ask her dad about the past, he'd offer a gentle smile and a vague answer. "That was long ago, sweetie," he said, closing the conversation. He was her rock, but his silence fueled her curiosity. One rainy Saturday, perfect for attic explorations, she helped him sort old belongings. Beneath a stack of yearbooks, she found an old, creased map of their town. And there, circled in faded red ink, was the gas station from her dreams. Her breath caught in her throat. She held it up, trying to keep her voice steady. "Dad, what's this?" He glanced over, his expression unreadable. "Oh, that," he said. "Just an old reminder from ages ago." But Eliza saw the flicker in his eyes, the slight tightening of his jaw. It wasn't just an errand. She knew it. The pieces were there. The dreams, the key, the map, his distant gaze. She stood torn between respect and the urge to know the truth. She decided she had to know, not to defy him, but to understand. To tell if her dreams hid forgotten truths. That evening, the house was quiet except for the fridge and clock. Eliza found her father on the couch, reading under the warm glow of a lamp.
This was their routine, their quiet time together.
Taking a deep breath, she sat beside him. "Dad," she began, her voice barely a whisper.
"We need to talk."
He lowered his book, brow furrowed. "What is it, sweetie?" She told him everything.
The recurring dreams, hooded figures, key, empty box, and circled map.
She watched his face as she spoke, seeing his initial surprise melt into a look of deep sadness and understanding. When she finished, he was silent for a long moment, simply holding her hand. "You were always so observant," he finally said, his voice thick with emotion. "I should have known you'd put it all together." He explained that when she was just a baby, their first home, the one with all their memories, was lost in an accidental fire.
They had lost everything: furniture, clothes, and most painfully, all the photographs of her mother.
The gas station from her dreams stood by the old house, a place they'd visited when she was an infant.
And the hooded figures? He smiled faintly.
"That's my fault," he admitted. "I used to read you a bedtime story about friendly, cloaked wanderers. Your mind must have mixed it all together." A wave of relief washed over Eliza, so powerful it almost brought her to tears. It wasn't a warning.
It wasn't a dark secret. It was just life.
Life? It was memories and imagination, woven together by time. She hugged her father tightly, burying her face in his shoulder, feeling the years of unspoken questions finally dissolve.
He had been protecting her, not from a terrible truth, but from the pain of what they had lost.
In that moment, the mystery wasn't scary anymore. It was a bridge. "We'll make new, better memories," he whispered. And Eliza knew they would. Together. Thanks for watching. If Eliza and her father's story moved you, like and subscribe for more. See you next time.